Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
Oh.
And that's the last time they ever allowed a dog in a casino in Atlantic City.
Facts.
I don't even.
Good morning.
Good morning. What if it's not morning when we're listening to this?
We already had this discussion. We had to start over because
then good
of this.
afternoon.
Well,
if you're listening on the way to a funeral, good job.
Good job.
Good job for going to a funeral. Good job for knowing someone who's dead. Good job for...
I like to take the ladder.
I was
to
going to say
heaven.
listening.
Listening, yes. Good job, people. Good morning.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Okay.
Good time.
And if you are going to a funeral, we'll try to make you feel better.
Yes. Let our voice comfort you.
Just soothing.
Voices. We don't
Voices.
have one collective
Yeah.
voice.
We are one.
Yeah. Yep.
We
are
bad
three.
God.
With three-way agreements.
Yeah, three-way agreements to one body.
We
one
used
voice.
AI to just make all of our voices the same.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't think it'd be that hard.
Oh, we could use AI and have like celebrities. We just interviewed Tupac. Like,
Nick, why don't we start with, we try to if we're going to trick people, why don't we start with ones who are alive?
Michael Jordan is on the next episode. Stay tuned.
All right.
Joe Biden.
No.
What
What is a podcast?
Pause.
Yeah. Red pause. He did do that.
Here's the sad part, guys. He's the leader of our country.
Yeah, and he's going for another term.
He can do it. He'll be great.
Insane. Great?
I'd like
Define
to pay,
great.
I'd like to pay $30 for eggs.
I think he looks at that as a successful term if he is not dead in
Oh,
2.5 years from now.
That's what I honestly...
Don't we
when I
all
talk- we-
consider that successful?
I strive
you,
for I
yes.
shoot a little bit higher than that, buddy.
That's what I would literally talk about in class. Like, well, if he's still alive, he'll be the Democratic nominee. They're like, what, Mr. Kellerman? I said, guys, he's over. Like, if he was to die, it wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, so sad. Like, it's not necessarily super surprising that he might pass. I mean,
I'd rather take the person at Dollar General that smokes cigarettes over.
Donald Trump?
Huh?
I feel like Trumpy could smoke a pack.
We're getting very
Oh, yeah.
political on here.
I don't think we're getting really.
We're
that
not really getting political.
We're just
that
talking
guy
about political people.
who looked at 2020 and was like, "Hey guys, who wants to run this back?" Because I didn't.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. We're not leaving yet. Don't worry, people. We're just getting started.
Dramatic effect.
Dramatic. I just wanted some personal experience I've had lately. So you guys know I time the track meets for my school at Carnival.
Yes. He's
So-
one of my employees.
I do. Yeah, I steal him for a little bit.
He does.
Yeah. Josh he'll record for he helps me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thought he was employing someone who was running at the track meet. That's his
No, we pay. Like I pay him, or I don't pay him. The school does, but anyway, when I set up in the grandstand is where I set up my computer and all that for this. Every time I've done a meet, so I've done 4. I've done 4 meets. Every time I go to set up, on both sides of the press box are piles of poop.
people poop.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Do you have pictures?
Is the press box elevated? It's elevated.
Oh,
on the
it's
top.
up. It's up high.
So it's not like a dog's walking by.
No. I suspect it's a person because it looks very people-y. You know what
Do you
I
have
mean?
pictures?
Is this why you're not allowed at the school?
I don't take pictures of poop. I didn't take pictures of the poop. No.
Next time, do that.
I'm gonna actually side with Nick on this one. You should have taken a picture of the poop.
I know.
We'll
Well,
post it. Let
That's-
people
No,
poll it.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would say.
Take a poll. Is this poop or no?
but literally,
Well, we know it's poop. We're trying to figure out its origin.
one of the principals thinks it's a raccoon, but I'm like, okay, but it's in the same spot.
Has an awful lot amount of corn in it. Can't tell if it's an obese Americans or if it's a raccoon.
But 4 times in the same spots on the same stair.
That actually might be a raccoon though, because raccoon would do that.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
I mean, you got to establish a poop and pee corner.
The donkeys even do it. The donkey literally has a poop corner.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Cows just poop everywhere they want to.
My dog has a poop corner.
Cows will literally stand in the pond, drink out of the pond, poop in the pond at the same time they're drinking.
That's relaxed.
That's something.
That's what Nick does. That's the whole reason he rented some of those pool suites. He's like,
They clean it.
yeah, they have to after you.
But
anyways,
no, but it legit though. It's in the stands though. The raccoon would actually go up there to do in those spots, the same spots. I know they can. I'm just
we have a bulk bin that we keep cattle feed in, and a raccoon. There's like every probably 2 years that auger breaks, and I have to go up there, and there's raccoon poop like 14 inches high.
How big a pile of poop does a raccoon leave? I'm serious. I'm being serious here.
It depends on the raccoon, but I mean it's usually like
that'll be the title of this
it's
episode.
kind of like a dog poop.
They-
It's usually like a dog poop, but usually they eat more like berries and stuff, so
Okay.
there's seeds in it.
I mean, it looks.
If you
too
would have
big.
taken a picture, we could have resolved
Yeah,
this.
take a picture of that
Sorry.
next time and
I'll
let
see-
us know.
I'll go up there randomly just see if it's up there, back up there.
He's gonna catch a guy pooping.
That's what I'm getting at. Is
Put a camera up.
That's what I'm at. Just put a camera up and put like motion detector. It's not like a lot of people go up there all the time. It's because it's up and away. So
Shay's like, use taxpayer and school funds. I want to find out who the pooper is.
we have cameras all over the school. Why can't we put another one right there?
That's a podcast episode. We just go sit there and wait and watch. We'll get binoculars.
There was a guy that I read about that did that had a bunch of stray cats in his neighborhood. And so there was an abandoned house, and they went and would throw a 50-pound bag of cat food on top of this like flat roof part of this house, and like 100 stray cats would come up there and just make like a cat fight club, trying to fight each other to get food. And they just put a camera up, and they'd sit around and drink beers and watch the cats fight each other.
That sounds fun.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I would watch.
All right, we can move on to our bracket, which is going to be comedy shows.
All right,
I know those.
Comedy show brackets.
I think it might be my turn to start again. Is it?
I think it's Shay's turn.
Yeah, it's my turn to start.
We've done two. Yep. Go ahead.
Yep.
Okay. Shay.
So who's the determining factor? It goes.
No,
it's
it's you're the tiebreaker.
Yes,
have you
I
been
am.
the tiebreaker before?
No, Nick's not been the tiebreaker. Nick's the tiebreaker.
Okay.
I break ties.
Hey, when we actually do a picture of this, how about you actually post it this time?
He never sends me the picture.
You were there when we wrote it too. You could have once again asked that before I just erased this.
I'm gonna be a normal American. Blame my problems on someone else.
That's fair. So we'll actually
You
get
deserve
this
that,
one
smoker.
posted. I promise we'll
Yes.
get this one
We'll
It'll be posted.
post
Not
this.
in a timely or organized manner, but it will get posted.
Probably not, but here we
No,
are.
I'll put it in the podcast.
Nick is
Too.
just gonna poke 6 random people and send them this picture.
Oh, you're putting the podcast? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
So if
Spotify.
if you're listening at YouTube, well, they
can
won't see it on Spotify.
Yeah, you can't see things on
I thought
Spotify.
you could put little attachment deals.
Can
like
you?
show notes.
I have no clue. We'll try. If you're listening to Spotify
He
This
is
is
our
at
tech-
this point,
fantastic podcasting as we
He's our
figure out
tech guy.
the logistics of probably not sharing an image.
Actually, I think I don't start. I think you start then, Griff, because you never started yet.
Yeah, I did. I started the very first one. Because I was a tiebreaker.
So you put the first animal, or
Wait.
I'll just start it.
it goes Shay, Griff, then I'm tiebreaker.
I'm gonna start with comedy. I'm gonna do Scrubs.
Okay?
Have you ever seen?
I've never seen Scrubs.
I highly recommend it. It's very good. I go ahead, Nick, since he's writing. It's no big deal. We'll rotate.
Oh, because we're just at this point we're just naming.
Yeah,
we're
just
not doing.
naming. We're not voting. yet. You're
Fresh
good.
Prince of Bel Air.
Oh, I
Fresh
didn't
Prince.
make this big enough here.
Of course not. You at least you started on the end instead of right in the middle like that one time.
Okay.
We really just need to tape it so you can just write it in
Yep.
instead of having to do this. But here we are. Who are you going with, Griff?
The Office.
Yep, that's a good one.
American.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
I know you're an Office fan.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I went to the Office Experience in Chicago when I was up there one year, and they basically like recreated the whole set. So whenever they took the set down, whenever the show ended, they put it in storage, and they did a national tour where they went around and set it up. And so I got to go through and like sit in all the seats and
so
sit
jealous.
at Michael Scott's desk and see they had Dwight's Firebird or whatever.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm so jealous.
That's
That's
neat.
what we should
I
do.
got a bunch
For,
of pictures. I'll show you at some point.
I'm gonna go Superstore.
Never heard that one either.
Oh my gosh, Superstore's so funny. And what's funny about that is it's actually the location of the Superstore. It's like basically it's kind of like a Walmart is what it is, and it's based out of St. Louis.
Oh, is it really?
That's where the store is supposed to be located, is in this
Right.
area of St. Louis.
How do we pick the most boring town?
Well, I mean, if you ever see it, like it's how The Office is exaggerated, but
Yeah.
like that's how some things how it actually is, like how people are.
I mean, I'm a manager of people who can. I've been told I'm the Michael Scott.
So
Half.
Superstore is like an exaggeration of how people act in a store, but like you're like you see it happen. You're like, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not really.
Yeah.
And it's really funny.
Is it my turn then? No, it's
Mine.
Nick's, yeah.
Young Sheldon. Bree's got me hooked on watching that show.
Do you watch Big Bang?
No, but I've watched
Really?
Young Sheldon. I'm watching Young Sheldon.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I love Ron Swanson.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Is it mine?
Yep.
The GOAT, Ted Lasso.
Yep.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Your picks, I just have not seen come. Like, I'm not saying they're bad shows. I just did not see them
I
coming.
think Nick is stuck in the 90s.
I like these shows.
I didn't say they're bad. I did not say they're bad. It's not what I expected at all.
I'm going with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Here's the thing. I started it. I'm just not drawn to it.
Oh. I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is...
It's not bad. It's just I'm not like.
They have parts that are hilarious.
I believe that. The highlight film when he is doing the "I Want It That Way" that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
My turn?
No.
Okay.
How many do we have? I need to strategize which one I want to make sure I get on the list.
9.
So
Everybody's gone 3 times.
We have 7 left.
Why did you use your fingers?
I got 2 more rounds.
How else do I get an accurate count?
Gosh,
Not a
dang it.
monster.
I got a lot on this list.
I do too.
I'm gonna go with Good Place.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. No pun intended.
Yeah, that one really surprised me. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, and what I like about it is it wrapped up so well. I thought like it was good all the way through. Like,
Yeah.
some shows go through rules, like The Office, let's be honest, the last season's kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of them go through money grabs.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
they're still syndicated.
That's why I was impressed with Good Place is it ended when it should have.
Is that my turn then?
Oh, no, it's
I think
Nick's.
it's mine.
It's Nick's.
Okay.
South Park.
There's what I expected from Nick, honestly.
Thank you.
That and Simpsons.
I did. And Family Guy.
I've actually never watched The Simpsons.
Really?
Yep.
You do seem like a Family Guy guy.
I don't actually watch. I've never watched Family Guy either.
What?
I really feel like you would like Family Guy.
Yeah.
I guess probably would, but
I have New Girl.
I had that on my list. That's a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That's good.
It is. Again, another one I did not expect to like. That clicking is Griff counting, by the way, so people... How many?
We are at 12.
Okay, so...
We each get another round, and then you'll get an additional.
Oh, yeah. I am going to go with Last Man Standing.
Ooh, okay.
Never heard of that one either.
That's the one with...
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's neat. It's cute.
Drake and Josh.
See,
What in the world?
I
he's
love it.
stuck. We're not disagreeing and saying they're bad shows. It's just like
I don't watch TV or
you were
movies that
literally
much, though.
stuck in the 90s. Like Malcolm in the Middle, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Drake and Josh are 3 of your 4 choices.
Those are good choices.
At least you weren't like, oh hey, the penguin weighs 100-pound egg.
Yeah, that's true. That was really bad.
That's the Emperor Penguin, and that is a fact.
I literally just listened to that episode yesterday, again back, and I'm just like, you're an idiot.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone ever said to me.
I'm going with this is our last choice, right?
Your last choice,
Yep.
yes.
Community. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Community.
I have not.
About a group of people at a community college, and they definitely have lulls in those shows, but like I would put their top episodes against anybody else's top episodes.
Interesting. Now I've got 4 left I could choose from.
I know. I'm trying to make. I know I'm gonna come back and listen to this and be like, oh, I completely forgot about this show.
Well, I know I'm leaving off some of the more popular ones, and we'll list off. I'll list off some of the more popular ones that didn't make the list.
Fair enough. My last one though is one of my favorite shows of all time, and I'm actually gonna go older than Nick though. Is MASH.
Oh, I do love MASH. Yeah,
MASH is so good. It has that perfect level of seriousness and funny and character. It's good all the way through. And I'm not too afraid to admit that have you ever seen it all the way through, Griff?
Oh yeah.
Like in that last episode?
Yep.
That last episode, I'm not going to lie, I probably cried like 4 times, cried 4 times in that last episode.
I used to watch it every day whenever I came home from school.
It hurt to watch it.
Okay, I think that's all.
My 3 that I left off were Big Bang Theory.
Yep. Left that off as well. Yep.
It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
And then Letterkenny.
I also left off How I Met Your Mother.
I just hated the ending of it. It was just so awful.
2.5 Men.
I was never a huge 2.5 Men fan.
I like 2.5 Men.
I liked it before Ashton Kutcher.
I always really liked Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers was always good.
Yep.
Seinfeld.
I was never a Seinfeld guy.
That 70 show was one of my
That's a
favorites.
good one.
I left
That is a
one
good
off,
one.
And I left off Modern Family. Modern Family's really good too.
I forgot. That's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, gosh dang. This hurts.
Yep.
There's a lot.
Okay. First one. Scrubs versus Young Sheldon.
And who's the tiebreaker? Nick's
Me.
the tiebreaker. Do you want me to start or do you want to start? You start.
You start because
Oh, yeah, fair. Okay. Scrubs.
Scrubs.
Young Sheldon.
Your voice is irrelevant.
Your voice. How's it feel?
Ted
I hope it hurts.
Feels dark.
Ted Lasso versus Malcolm.
Ted
in the Middle.
Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Well, I didn't even hear the other option.
It's Malcolm in the Middle. It was the other option. It's not an option. It's Ted Lasso.
Malcolm in the Middle.
This is.
I feel
this is-
targeted.
Have you seen Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
You'd still pick Malcolm in the Middle?
I've seen parts of Ted Lasso. I've never
No,
seen the
you
actual.
need to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yep. This is like the 8-9 of Blue Bloods. This is like Duke and Kentucky playing at 8-9 in the first round. Good Place and Parks and Rec.
Oh. Gosh dang it. I watch Parks and Rec more on like repeat and stuff like that. But again, The Good Place is
Bree falls asleep to The Good Place. We play it every night to like comfort. It's a comfort show.
what I love about Good Place is the storyline was so well like moved along at such a great pace, and I said it wrapped up so well. But Parks and Rec have just a phenomenal like
Characters that you can't beat.
Little Sebastian.
Yeah, I'm going
I found the Little Sebastian Funko Pop on Amazon.
buy it.
It has Jerry comes with him.
Perfect.
Oh my.
Ron Swanson. I'm going Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Yep, Parks and Rec.
So if this was just a debate for like best show, I would put The Good Place higher. But if it's
I
just
agree.
comedy, if you're just calling it a comedy show,
I agree.
Parks and Rec has so much to play.
No.
Whenever Ron Swanson's trying to eat the banana, he's like puts a picture of his family on the counter, and he's like,
There's
ah. He finally puts it in his mouth and he spits it out.
on the episode of Ron Swanson when he hits that injury and he can't move and he's sitting in his office chair and it's like late at night and they're like they're vacuuming. He's just staring at him because he can't move.
Also, one of the best ones is the deleted scene of Chris Pratt making everybody laugh about the comeback stories.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good comeback story.
Oh, I think I've seen.
Like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Kim Kardashian. I think she had. Yeah.
What?
In that video, I think she had. Yeah. Okay. Fresh Prince,
Fresh
and Superstore.
Superstore.
Fresh Prince, just because I haven't seen Superstore.
Fresh Prince.
I think. Mm-hmm. You just
Plus-
haven't seen Superstore. You can't vote for something you've never seen.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Last
Watch
Man
me.
Standing.
Watch me, I'm gonna do that right here.
Nick's gonna probably do that more than we would think.
Last man standing.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Big surprise because that's each of our.
I'm gonna say Brooklyn 911 or 991, whatever
Reno
it is.
911.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That was
a good
another
one too.
I thought about.
I
putting that
could
on
not
this.
stand that show.
Really?
That's
No,
what made me
couldn't
want to
do
be a
it.
cop.
That is terrible.
That show made a lot of cops.
Didn't watch like Magnum PI or anything and want to be a cop. He's like,
Nope.
Reno.
okay, The Office and Drake and Josh.
No, it's not even close.
Yeah, you're right. The Office.
Drake, no, I'm just kidding. Office.
Office.
I'd like to see.
Why'd
We
you
need to
pick Drake and Josh? Of
I
all,
love that show.
We need to keep.
It is a
stats.
good one.
We
My-
need to keep stats
Of how many-
of how many people's picks go further in the thing. Because
'Cause-
I'm betting that Nick's chances
Does not have good stats.
does not have good stats.
Thanks. No, my favorite part of Drake and Josh is when Josh is at the door and he's got a delivery and he opens it up and the guy hands him the package and Josh goes, "Have a good day," and the guy's like, "Don't tell me what to do." I was like,
I like when they're in the treehouse and they.
Does that
"Oh,
to
don't have the door."
He does that to Tyler whenever he brings him his mail. Have a good day.
don't tell me what to do.
Tyler. Get off my yard.
Put a shirt on.
Community versus South Park.
Oh man, I'm not. I'm gonna go Community, even though I've never seen it.
Community.
What?
Yep.
South Park.
Nope.
South Park has its moments, but they're few and far between.
I don't know
And
how that show has
they're-
not been sued like
They're
millions
because
of times.
because it's the reason they can get away with so much stuff on broadcasted television is because they're not real people. If you tried to say the same things with real people, you literally can't.
We are not real
Because
people.
that makes it a cartoon, which makes it a non-real entity.
Is
so
that
they
why
can say whatever they
Simpson?
want to. Yeah.
And Family Guy.
I think we just found our loophole, guys.
New Girl and MASH.
AI. Oh, I'm going Mash.
I'm going New Girl if we're going strictly comedy shows.
I like New Girls.
You never seen Mash, have you?
I've never seen either of them, but I like girls. So New Girl.
Good thing Bree doesn't listen to this. We just got him on record saying, I like New Girls.
We'll edit that part out.
Yeah.
New Girls.
We'll edit that part out.
New Girls.
The thing is, he does a terrible job at editing, so he's going to leave in me saying this,
Yes,
but he's going to take out just the part that he said.
correct.
Well, yeah. I'm not a villain.
You're incompetent.
Thank you.
Scrubs and Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Your vote is irrelevant.
Yeah. How's it feel to be irrelevant? It's not good, is it?
I feel normal.
That's sad.
I feel home.
I feel bad now. Immediate regret.
Nope, not at all.
Parks and Rec versus Fresh Prince.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Yep.
That's such a hard one.
Irrelevant you are.
I like how Nick was like, I can be the tiebreaker vote.
Yeah.
And then he just
There's
don't
no
give it.
ties.
Yeah. Well, that's how it was with the animals. It wasn't good.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine or The Office.
Office.
Oh, that's
What, you mean the round of a shark versus a penguin was not an enticing battle?
No, you guys would. I listened to it back, and you guys did the Rhino and Black Mamba.
Yeah, still stand by that.
You're
Yeah.
still ridiculous.
Black Mamba. RPI Kobe.
Community
R.I.P.,
versus
not
New
RPI.
Girl.
Rest peace, I.
What is
What'd
it?
you say?
Community versus New Girl.
New girl.
New Girl.
New Girl.
Nick, your vote is irrelevant.
I just try to be relevant.
You're not.
Just because you're talking doesn't mean that people care, Nick.
Dang. Dang.
For these 7th graders listening, please boost my ego.
They do like Nick.
Ted
They-
Lasso versus Parks and Rec.
They did say Nick's the funny one.
He's the something.
Thank you. What?
Yeah, Nick's the favorite.
Ted Lasso versus Parks and Rec.
Ted Lasso.
Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec.
This hurts me because Ted Lasso is my favorite show ever. But once again, if you're going strictly comedy, I would say that Parks and Rec is more of a comedy
Get out of here.
than Lasso is. I'm going Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Suck it.
Nick is so happy he got to be the tiebreaker vote. The Office versus New Girl.
Office.
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 Just so Nick can't be a tiebreaker.
The Office is my pick anyways.
Shut up, Nick. Your vote is irrelevant.
I will be heard.
Parks and Rec versus The Office.
This is the huge debate of everybody. I feel like it always comes down to Parks and
I got
Rec and Office.
I got a winner. I don't have to think about it.
Same.
Really?
Go ahead.
All
No,
three
no.
say it at once.
No.
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 I don't know. You guys go.
No. You still got the first vote.
Yeah.
I won't.
No, you can't
No,
take away
you
Nick's
can't.
tiebreaker from
Yeah,
him.
I've been waiting on
lives
this.
for this.
Yes.
You can't take this from him.
We may take it away from him. Depends on what I say.
No, he edits this. He's going to take it away from us. Even if we take it away from him, he's going to voice edit over in his
It's been
own
a
house.
great segment.
It's gonna be terrible. He's gonna
Yeah,
try
you're
to
gonna-
edit it.
yeah, you're
It's
gonna
be
hear-
awful.
My name's Shay.
Yeah, my name's Shay and I voted first.
Yeah.
That's it. Nick's going to yell into a microphone. That's his editing.
Thank you.
This is the burden of going first. You can't pass the buck.
Yeah.
All right, Office.
Parks and Rec.
Oh.
Hey, here we go.
I just lay out my argument. Parks and Rec, all of the seasons are solid. And also, I think they have more good characters than The Office does.
Michael Scott.
I
enough
also,
said.
yeah, I just want to point out that no one cares what you said, Griff, because it's The Office.
Woo!
You're irrelevant.
You're irrelevant.
That's actually not true.
IRR.
Your vote
EL.
would have been irrelevant if I agreed with him.
Nope.
I'm the only one that can make
Nick's
your
counted.
vote irrelevant.
Yep.
Woo!
Woo!
By my... No.
Nope. Woo!
I'm glad everyone's going to get to hear you woo into the microphone 35
That's fine.
times.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah. They should be
They
excited.
don't care.
If
All
you've
right.
never watched The Office, please do yourself a favor and go watch The
Parks
Office.
and Rec.
And watch Parks and Rec. It's a good show, too.
It's good too. It's just second place to
Yeah.
The Office.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec has more good characters than The Office does. And The Office has 3 bad seasons at the end. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Watch the first 5 seasons of The Office.
I didn't hate the last
No,
seasons of
because
The Office.
it's the TV show as a whole.
I didn't hate the last seasons of The Office. Honestly.
Oh, I hated him.
This is not
I didn't.
this is not Kangaroo Court. We destroy or we decide.
That's exactly Kangaroo Court,
Yeah,
Nick.
woo!
We win, Nick. He lost.
Yep.
I just to a T, Kangaroo Court.
Well, we're an S.
He lost.
You're an idiot.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
My feelings. Ouch.
You just said we're an S.
Ouch.
I want to do a historical fun fact for you.
Shit doesn't care. He just goes over it.
Yeah, I have to.
Cares
I mean,
about your feelings.
we're gonna move past it. So, what's the old saying that carrots? What are carrots good for?
Oh,
carrot
it's your
and
eyes.
stick.
Vision.
Oh.
Yeah, your vision.
Oh.
Did you
Right.
say the stick?
You never heard that? That's how you entice, like, the saying comes from enticing
Yeah,
a horse.
you put it
the carrot or the stick.
In front of the donkey, and you just
You
keep
can either
chasing.
entice them with, like, a reward, or you can beat them until they follow you.
But
Dark.
yeah, the what Nick said is they're
That's
good
how
for your
pre-trained Nick.
Their carrots are good for your eyes, right? That's what we've all been told.
I'd like to point out that I was right.
Well, it's actually not right because
You were doubling wrong.
it started. Got started in World War II by the British because they had developed radar and were able to shoot down German planes so much better because they had it, but they didn't want the Germans to know they had it. And so what they were saying was their people just had better eyesight, so they said that carrots were good for your eyes and that
Really?
they could just see better.
Here I've been eating carrots my whole life, and I still have to wear glasses every once in a while.
That's why, because I'm not saying they don't help, like, because they're healthy and stuff like that, but like
That's
they're
where it
strictly-
originated, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's what they said, that the Germans built an air base out of wood and, like, built wooden airplanes and all this stuff so they'd fool, like, the photographs they were taking whenever they were flying over the top, make them think that they were building an air base within, like, 90 miles of London. And, not 90 miles of England, not of London. And
London is in England.
well, yeah, but it's different if you're saying 90 miles from London or 90 miles from England.
Fair enough.
That's how London Bridge was falling down.
But they had...
Keep going. Just push through. Push through. Griff.
Anyways, they spent like 14 months building all this stuff out of wood and used all this manpower and everything. And
a
the
year and
British
2 months.
flew over and dropped a single wooden bomb on them. They knew the entire time
That's hilarious.
that they were building it, and just dropped and just made a little wooden bomb and dropped it. Didn't even blow up. It just landed
I was
there.
about to say,
And it's in a museum still over there.
I can't. I need to. I don't. But I need to fact check myself. Before
No,
I do.
we don't need fact checks.
we are
Rambles.
facts.
Run.
I've
You think Nick fact checks anything he says?
Here's the thing. I don't know the details of it.
I do.
I just know the principle of it, which is I think just hilarious. That to demoralize. I can't remember. Again, I don't even know what war. I don't even know what battle and who's between. But one side dropped Magnum condoms over their other.
Oh,
That's a
sorry,
win.
this meant to go to our troops.
And that's what they were saying, like, oh, this is an accident, and so to demoralize the.
I love demoralizing someone.
I think that was more like, especially in that time, like there's not a lot of women in the military, so that would just make me raise other questions about their military.
I don't know.
Well, we can definitely get the drop on them. We know what they're doing at night.
Also, if any people are listening that are eye doctors, please fact check the
Your
whole
wife
carrot
works
thing.
for an eye doctor.
That's true.
Get us on. Have this playing in the background at the office.
Yes, dude, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need like
Oh,
that
here it is.
music?
It was the CIA. They came up with it to drop on a communist nation that they were going to drop large condoms and label them small on to make think that capitalist Yankees were incredibly endowed.
Sounds like a Stalin thing.
No, we were doing it.
I know. Sounds like something that would get under Stalin's skin. Like
That's true.
That would
That
work.
would.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. Yeah.
like he's looking around. He's like, "What? Hold on."
All right, let's get into our competition.
He's got one over his fist.
So,
what?
so the competition today.
got a whiteboard.
Racist.
This might end up being about perfect timing. The competition today is I'm going to give you the lead singer. You have to give me the band.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I don't know any bands.
The lead singer.
Nick doesn't even know who screams at him whenever he works out.
They're all really famous bands, if it makes you feel better.
That's not. I'm gonna probably get the Beatles, and then we're gonna call it a day. I will get the lead singer of Bob Marley and the Wailers if that's on this list.
It is not. Now it's not. You ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Our first lead singer is Paul McCartney.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Paul McCartney. He was the lead singer of what band?
Use it in a sentence. Dude, I don't know.
Did.
I don't know
He
any.
literally just used it in a sentence. He said, Paul McCartney was the leader of what band? You go, use it in a sentence.
Dude, I don't know any of these people.
Aren't you, Griff? You're up. Is it
Griff's up 3-1.
3-1. And
we need to find a different... Nick wants to do smelling salts.
we're
That's
doing,
not a fair
we
battle.
established it at the beginning.
So does that mean I get to
Smelling
pick
salts.
the next...
I actually have the next punishment that I don't think either one
If
of you
he wants
like.
to do it, it's not a punishment.
But you guys agreed to this at the
I
beginning.
want to do a competition versus you two.
No.
Because you would have to come up with the competition, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
you would be sitting here looking up stuff on your phone while we're trying to wait for you.
I would prep. All right,
we
what
ready?
is it?
We can maybe go for it. Tell me your answer.
NSYNC.
You didn't even spell in sync wrong. You didn't even spell it right. You spelled NSYC.
Good night.
In sync. Where's the sync part of the back part of that, Nick?
Yes, Griff. It was the Beatles. Very
No.
good.
You don't get you don't get my. I'm gonna get you your own here. Hold on.
I used my finger.
And I have a list of 13. I figured again we'll go to 10, and if we need tiebreakers, which I don't think
I would
we'll
like to
leave.
go. I'd like to go all the way to 13 just so we can see what Nick's answers
Pick
are
the other way. NSYNC's gonna be my answer for 90% of them.
until it's right.
Oh boy. All right. Well, here's the thing. There's no lead singer of the NSYNC. They're all.
You just burst his bubble.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have an answer.
Yeah.
Before he had something to
blank.
write down.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything.
Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Are you kidding me, Nick?
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I thought this was a decent. I know.
Oh, I love this game. This is gonna be a massacre.
Freddie Mercury.
I actually have the punishment for the next one too. I think it'll be a good one. All right, tell me your answers. Say it.
The Suns.
Queen.
Yes, Queen is correct, Griff. The Suns. What? I don't. Even, is that a group?
No, he's thinking the Phoenix Suns. Freddie Mercury. The sun is hot and Mercury is hot.
That's kind of what I was going for.
Oh
I don't know
my
any of
gosh.
these people.
All right, Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington. And say your answer. Well, who wants to go first? We'll stick with that so we can.
I want Nick to always go first.
I don't like
I don't know. I like him revealing his second. It's kind of funnier.
Yeah, I go second.
Yeah, Griff, you go first.
Winners go first.
Chester Bennington. Griff, your answer?
Not a clue.
Beastie Boys.
You know what? Close.
That's the point.
Kind of.
Who is it?
Lincoln Park.
Oh, okay.
Lincoln Park.
The name sounded familiar, but I couldn't place it.
Mm-hmm.
The Beastie Boys.
I was just trying to think of bands.
Nick's new answer for all of them.
Okay. Chad Kroger.
I've been to a Kroger. Chad Kroger.
People are going to yell at us at home.
Yeah.
Probably. And I probably mispronounced some of their names. They'll be fine.
I need someone to send me some help. Chad Kroger.
Nick, at this point, I'm just hoping you get one.
What genre is this?
They're kind of...
Can we do that? Yeah,
They're mostly rock.
Okay.
Yeah, almost all of them are rock. I think I have like one or two pop, but mostly rock. All right. Griff, your answer?
Beastie Boys.
Nick?
3 Doors Down.
You are so close.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Nickelback.
Oh, okay. All right.
You were really close, Nick. You almost had it there, buddy. Oh.
He's just going to start guessing the previous one's answer now. Nickelback.
I'm learning all these bands from.
Steven Tyler.
Oh, son of a bucket. What was... I know him.
You
Personally.
Yeah.
I know
Who
him.
knows a Steven Tyler?
Yeah. He delivered my mail.
He also rips darts at the Dollar General.
Yeah. Oh.
He looks like he would.
Oh, yeah. Not at the Dollar General, but yeah.
Son of a
Steven Tyler.
bucket.
Come on.
5 seconds, Nick.
It's
Your
gonna
answer,
be
Griff?
wrong.
Aerosmith.
Oh, dang it. Metallica.
Yeah, it's Aerosmith.
How did you spell Metallica?
Don't worry about it. It's a race.
This is why we need video.
Yes.
Just so we can watch Nick spell in sync without a second N. NYSC?
Stay in school, kids.
Nisk?
Next one. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain.
I thought he did cocaine.
Cobain probably did cocaine, yes.
I don't even know
Not
how to make
anymore.
an educated
Not
guess.
anymore, no.
He does not do cocaine anymore.
As Nick would say, RPI.
He's recovered, you would
Rest-
say. He's
rest
not a drug user anymore.
Peacefully, idiot. I don't know. Who is this?
Kurt Cobain.
I really don't think I've made these that hard.
No.
I don't think this is
The
right.
Lincoln Park one I think is a little harder, but let's... Griff,
Nirvana.
what'd you
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys don't have a lead singer either, Nick.
We literally talked about that. He said it's not going to be one of them because he doesn't have a lead singer.
At this point, I just want to point.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Nick, you didn't get the Beatles. I kind of felt like your
I
ship
don't-
to get a point sailed
I
at
feel
that
like
point.
Freddie Mercury was a pretty easy one, though, too.
Paul McCartney
Yeah.
does not get easier than the Beatles until we're going to find some random obscure group that Nick's going to be like, oh, I know them.
Well, this is... I'm taking a long shot here. Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell. He did just die recently. Like, I think it was either last year or the year before. He died very recently. And he's not real old. Or was not real old, sorry.
Where is he from?
I don't know. It's not going to help you.
Ready?
No.
Griff,
Chevelle.
Is
I'm
that
wrong.
right?
what
No.
you got?
Beetlejuice.
Smash Mouth.
Wait.
You spelled...
We spelled Beatle like the Beatles, the band. Really? The lead singer of Smash Mouth died?
Yeah. Last year, I thought.
He didn't know that?
No.
You don't act like...
Don't.
Well,
act
I knew
like
he
you
died.
knew
I didn't
that.
know his name.
Also, that actually kind of adds up that a guy that he was like kind of a heavy guy, had frosted tips and stuff, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, it kind of adds up that a guy that looks like, the surplus size of Guy Fieri. His
Yeah.
name is Steve Harwell. I'm just saying. That actually adds up.
Haley Williams. Haley Williams. Well, that narrows it down for you at least. It's a chick lead singer.
Wow.
What?
I don't know.
What are you wowing? There's not as many lead singer girls. That's just a fact.
I don't like how fast he just started writing.
Especially when it comes to rock bands.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
Just write something down.
Please get one, Nick. You got this.
He does not have this.
I'm rooting for him so hard.
Yeah, you can root for him all you want, but he does not have this.
He's a 16. He's like the 20 seed.
you know,
He's the one that's still at home.
This makes me feel bad when Shay loves me as a person, I'm sure.
Yes.
But we're playing basketball, and anytime I'm on the opposite team of him, and I'm wide open, he goes, "Shoot it, Nick." And I'm like, that's like makes you not feel good when your opponent is saying, "Shoot it."
I have absolutely no clue.
Go ahead.
So I wrote Dixie Chicks.
Oh, that's a good one. I wrote the Powerpuff Girls.
Isn't it Powder Puff?
No, it's Power.
Is it Power?
It is
Okay,
Power.
never mind.
It's Paramore.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wouldn't have
Paramore.
guessed that.
Yeah, no. When Nick's open and he gets the ball, you're open, Nick. Shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot it. He
Boost
does
the old
sometimes.
confidence.
I do, because I'm like, I'm going to show you, and then I brick it, and I'm like,
Gosh dang.
1 out of 20 isn't
I'm
bad.
not gonna lie. I think you're like less than 10% when I yell at you to do it
You know,
too.
1 out of 20 is something you would really actually strive for in this game.
And here's the
This
thing.
game.
Okay.
I hate to be that way, but I get competitive and I'm in the game and I just
Oh, I don't hate to be that way. Now I'm going to start doing it.
and
to
I
Nick, too.
play mind games.
See, if I'm on Nick's team, I'm encouraging Nick. I'm like, Nick,
He does.
you got
He does
this.
encourage me.
Well, I do too.
But
Jay encourages me
I don't
too much.
use the same words to discourage him that I use to encourage him.
What? I say you got it,
See,
Nick. You're open.
that's where it's like talking to him like he's a dog. It's all about tone of voice at that point to see which one he goes off of. You're like,
Well,
Nick, you got this, and it's like, hey, Nick, you got this, and it's like you know the difference in the tone.
No, that's what I'd say you got this, Nick. You're open, Nick. Shoot it.
What's the next band that Nick is not going to get?
Oh, sorry.
Been close.
Steve Perry. For those back home, Griff's winning 4-0.
Thanks.
Steve
What was
Perry.
his name? Steve Perry.
Steve Perry. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't imagine this category going this bad.
I'm shooting from the hip.
I just
here.
like to point out the only category that Nick has won. I actually still guessed more answers right than he did. It's just worth more points.
I had to make it fair. All right.
Rolling Stones.
Ooh, good one.
AC/DC.
Oh, not terrible.
That
a
was
good
a
guess.
good guess,
Thank
Nick.
you.
We've officially arrived to that point in the show where we're good job, Nick. You actually wrote down a band.
The answer is Journey, though.
Oh yeah.
Journey.
Yep.
Journey. Good job, Nick. Though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job for actually writing down a band and not a kids cartoon show featuring 3 small girls.
I had the girl right.
Mick Jagger.
Oh.
Oh, do we have a point?
Son of a bucket. What is...
You got this, Nick. Come on, buddy. He's definitely the guy who's like in last in the mile, and he's got lapped by everybody. He's still in the track, and everybody's clapping for him as he comes on the last 100. That's where we're at right now.
I'm not even sure Nick is playing the same sport as I am right now.
What was his name again?
Mick Jagger. Moves like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, I know.
No, just moves like Jagger.
Moves like Jagger. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't make yeah. Sorry.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, it really doesn't.
I have songs. Says he sings that song called Sugar.
Actually, yes.
I just don't know what his name is. Well,
Well,
I know
his
what his
name
name
is
is.
Mick Jagger.
I don't know what his band's called.
Nick thought this entire game he just had to write down what you said. He's still not doing well. He thought he just had to write down whatever you said. All right, come on, Nick. This is not making for good podcasting.
Fine.
Write down whatever terrible answer it is.
Griff.
Rolling Stones.
Nick, what did you write?
He's
still
still writing.
writing.
He's writing Rolling Stones
The
now.
Zombies.
The Zombies? No, it's the Rolling Stones. That's correct.
Is that even a band, or are you just writing
No,
words
no,
now
it
and putting
really is.
the in front
I
of
did
it?
write Shea Kellerman on there, but I changed it to
The
Zombies.
Shea Kellerman band.
Like a Charlie Daniels band, except Shea Kellerman band.
This is
How many-
exactly.
how
Shea
many-
equates those two are just the same thing. The Charlie Daniels band and the Shea Kellerman band.
How many more are these?
Well, that was 10, but I got 3
We
more.
got 3 more. Let's do these.
Okay.
I just want
Stevie
one.
Nicks. Stevie Nicks. Probably not the best sound to make on.
Also, you gave me the most janked up marker.
That's the one I wrote that whole thing with. It sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't.
I'm feeling pretty confident about this one.
Do I need to bring in more markers?
Yes.
Maybe.
I can. I got a whole bunch. It's cool.
This isn't right. and it's
Stevie
gonna make me
Nicks,
mad.
what's your
Fleetwood
answer?
Mac.
Metallica.
It is Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, yes.
This isn't right.
Hey! Are you just going to keep writing down Metallica until it's right?
Have we said, has that been the right
It's
one
not
yet?
going to be a right one.
That's cheating. You can't give him that answer.
I can. I can.
Hey, that's one of like his 3 bands that he has to write down to actually have an answer.
Billy Joe Armstrong. Billy Joe Armstrong.
It's not Michael Jackson.
You know what? Because I feel bad for him. I'm going to give him. It's not really a rock band. They're like more poppy than rock. I mean, I don't know. I would consider them more poppy than rock.
Wait, what's his name again?
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Billie Jean is not my love.
All right. Griff, your answer?
My Chemical Romance.
Ooh, good one.
New Garless.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a brewing company.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Fall Out Boy?
Close again. Green Day.
Green Day. Oh!
Green Day.
I knew he's one of the thing, but I'm terrible at this
We
game.
just had those.
I mean, I'm not Nick bad, but I'm not good at this game.
Actually, that was Earth Day. Never mind.
Well, you've gotten 6.
I mean, have I got close?
Let me count it up real quick here. Oh, that's 0.
0.
Our last one, Chris Martin. It's more pop. It's poppy.
Poppy seed.
Was any of the options that I just said?
No.
Oh.
Pop.
Nick's caught up in that sound effect. Pop. Pop.
Are they big or are they small?
What do you mean big or
Stature
small?
wise.
Yeah.
Wants to know if we could take him in a fight.
I mean, you probably could take him in a fight.
Okay, so it's a small band.
I don't.
Just let him. Hey, you constantly tell me you let him cook.
That's true. You're right.
This is him cooking with a crock pot, but we're still letting him cook.
He's simmering over there.
He's simmering. He's not cooking quickly at all.
All right.
He was frozen, whatever he
got
put
it.
in here.
Griff, go ahead.
Shine down.
Ooh.
Rascal Flats. Flat.
It is Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
Coldplay.
All right.
So that
That was fun.
yeah, that category did not work out well at all for Nick.
Got abused.
4
on.
to 1.
4-1. Next time, you need to bring the smelling salts if you lose.
I'll have to get it from the gym next time I go. I don't carry it around.
You should.
I should.
Never know when you're gonna need it.
Our next bracket, though, we came up with is villains, though. I like that.
Yep.
Our next bracket will be villains when we do brackets.
Yep.
I have
got a
a-
good one for that too.
And I have other competitions. Hopefully, it'll be better than that one. So,
Nick, do not take a picture of that sideways.
but I think Nick is onto something, though, of letting a competition between me and you, though.
Yeah, I'll prep for it.
Will you actually prep for it?
I will.
You'll come up with the competitions yourself.
Yep.
Do we trust
Well,
him
then
to do this?
I think so. We'll have we'll do like a.
We do.
Why
just
don't
keep
why
rotating.
don't we just do that as a whole episode? We just do like a wacky Wednesday, and then we just do 2 competitions and like me versus Shay for one and you versus Shay for one.
But we don't do it on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh. We're good. Let's wrap this up. We'll talk about this off air so they don't need to hear our business.
Yep. As always, please rate, review, subscribe. Remember, if somebody asks you what you're listening to, it's a work thing.
Cheerio.
As always, it's also Mother's Day. Again.
It's not always Mother's Day.
All right.
Jesus.
Please tell us in the comments or in person your favorite.
It'll be closer to 4th of July at this point. You just want to
That
be...
girl's gonna show back up to your house and be like, "My comments on your
Yeah.
podcast are."
I'll poke you on Facebook again.
Maybe
Please.
that was the crackhead or meth head you were yelling at in the morning at 3 a.m.
Wait, what?
What if it was?
Hold
It
on.
was not.
You don't know.
I
don't know
recognize
that.
the body structure. It
You
was not.
seen meth heads 12 years down the road?
Yeah, that could have definitely changed a lot.
Maybe I'll ask her.
Hey, did we go on one date to a
Yeah.
Dollar General?
Yeah. Do you
13
smoke
years ago?
cigarettes? Yeah.
Bleep.
We're just catching strays.
Yeah. Catching hooks. In the comment section, please tell us your favorite comedy show.
Tell us how we were wrong.
Yeah, tell us if you say anything versus The Office, we will not accept your answer.
Except for Parks and Rec.
Fair. Okay. Cheerio.
Or Ted Lasso. Cheerio.
Yep.
Cheerio. Cheerio.